Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet a Harry Potter, and from this pattern you can learn how to do a doll. There is going to be two patterns, and in this part I'm going to show you how to crochet a base. So we start with the head, and we crochet 7 single crochets into a magic ring, and then we do 2 rows with the 7 single crochets. Okay, we started with the arms, I'm so sorry, and we change it to the gray yarn, and we crochet 7 single crochets now, and we do 12 rows, so we can do arm really easily. And we do the second thing like that. You need it right now, because then we just going to crochet it with the body, if you know what I'm saying. And after you do the arms, we're going to start with the legs, and then we're going to crochet legs together. So it's going to be really easy and really fast. I made the pattern myself, and I feel like it would be much more easier if you would crochet not like a, when you crochet a bear, you don't have to I don't know how to explain it, but this pattern is kind of more difficult, but a lot more easier once you learn how to do this. So yeah. Now I cut the yarn. When we do you don't have a lot yarn, you can just cut off really little, just to not make it, I don't know, fall apart. Now we start again with the magic ring, and into our magic ring we're going to crochet a 6 single crochets. Oh no, never mind, we do not start with the magic ring, we start with the 6 chains up. Then we continue with the 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and then we do 4 single crochets into one stitch, into one chain, second, third and the fourth into the same stitch. Then we do 3 single crochets, and then we do third, and then we do 2 increases, 1 increase, 1, 2, and second increase, 1, 2, and we're going up to the next row, which is gonna be, why it didn't change, I'm sorry. Was it so weird? Okay, we finished our row with the 2 increases, and then we're going up to the third row. We crochet 4 single crochets, and then 4 increases, so 1 double, second double, third double, and a 4th double. After this we crochet 4 single crochets, and in the end of the row we do 2 increases. This is how our leg should look like. Well, I want it to be like this because leg is not like circle, it's more like oval. So in the second row and the 4th row we're going to do 20 single crochets into the back loop, and the 5th row we're going to crochet just a normal row. In the 6th row we start to do decreases. So we do 3 single crochets, then we do 2 decreases, 1 decree, and the second decree with the double I forgot what it's called. So just like this. Then we do regular 2 decreases, and then we end up this row with the 7 single crochets. And this was our end of the row, and I changed the color to the gray because we stopped doing the shoes, and now we're starting doing the pants. As you can see, it's more darker gray than I used for arms. So now crochet into the back loop with the double crochet. My bad, not with the double crochet, just with the single crochets. Then we do 1 single crochet, then 5 decreases, just normal decreases, and then the end of the row we do 4 single crochets, and we have to have 10 stitches in the end. Now we're doing 3 rows with a 10 single crochets from 8th row to 10th row. After you did this, we're going up to the next row. We're going to do an increases. I do 9 single crochets and 1 increase. Then in the next row, I'm doing a 10 single crochets and an increase. Increase, it's 2 single crochets and 1 stitch, if you don't remember. In 13th row, I'm just doing 1 row with no changes, 12 single crochets. Okay, and this is how your leg should look like. You crochet another one just like this, and now we're going to connect them both together. You should also put the stuffing in to make your leg stuffed, I don't know. Now you do 3 chains, and you're gonna do a slip stitch to the other leg. So as you can see, it should kind of matching and look quite right. So now we crochet 12 single crochets on the one leg, then 3 single crochets onto our chains, and then 12 single crochets on our leg, on our second leg. And we're going up to the next row. In the end of the row, we should have 36 stitches. Now I'm making 4 single crochets and an increase, and the next row I'm going to do 5 single crochets and an increase, repeated 6 times, and in the end of the row we have 42 stitches. In the next row I'm going to do just 3 rows with no changes, 42 single crochets. Then we're gonna do a decreases. Now it's gonna go faster. 5 single crochets and a decrease, and then we have 36 stitches in the end. In 24th row, we're gonna do 36 stitches, single crochets with no changes. In 22nd row, we're going to do 4 single crochets and a decrease, and the end of the row 30 stitches. Then we do the row, we change the color to the lighter gray, which I used for my shirt, for Harry Potter's shirt. And now I'm crocheting to the back loop, just 1 row with no changes. I'm taking 1 red yarn to make, I don't know what it is, but it was kind of in the movie. I do just 30 single crochets with no changes. I change it back to the lighter gray, and I can cut off the red yarn. Thank you. Now I'm making 3 single crochets and a decrease. I repeated 6 times, and in the end of the row 24 stitches. Now I'm making 3 rows with no changes, just by 24 single crochets. Next I'm going to do again a decreases, 2 single crochets and a decrease, and repeat it 6 times. Then I have to do 1 row with no changes, 18 single crochets. And now we're going to connect our arms after this row. So in this row I'm going to show you how you should connect your arms. You're just going to do a simple row with no changes, but at the same time you can go and crochet with the arms, you know what I'm saying? You kind of should look at how you want to place your arms at, and that's all. But I counted it kind of, so you have to do 6 single crochets, 3 single crochets with your arm, and then 5 single crochets, and again 3 single crochets with your arm. So this is how it should look like, but it could be different for you, so you should not listen to me really clearly and see what your situation is and where you want to place your arms. Maybe you see that this placing is kind of really far forward or far backwards. I don't know. So it's up to you how you want to place your arms. I just decided to like this and see how beautiful it looks like, and you don't have to do anything for this doll. Like, I just love this pattern that I made. So next row I'm gonna do just 18 single crochets with no changes, and I changed color to the red again. Yeah, and I do 18 single crochets into the back loop. In the next row, I'm going to do one single crochet and a decree into the back loop. And now I'm changing color to the beige, and we start making a head. What I really recommend, and what I did my mistake with, is that I didn't put anything into the neck of my Harry Potter, because after all, the neck was too... Because the head was really big, I just really wanted to make it big. The neck was really... I don't know how to even explain it, but like, it didn't work out as much as I wanted to be. Now I'm making a like a shirt thing, like a white shirt thing, and I do it kind of between the gray row and the other row. So as you can see, into the gray yarn, like this. When we did into the back loop, we still have kind of loops there. And now we're just gonna make a little one row with a double crochet probably. So I just do a chain up, then double crochet, and you don't have to really overthink it, I hope. Then you do an increase, single crochets, and repeat it 4 times. Then you do an increase and then double crochet, and then again chain, and then slip stitch into our work. This is how it should look for you. But I really recommend also with the neck to put kind of something hard there that cannot like break, I guess, because the neck is really weak to hold the head of my project. So this is one thing that I don't like about my doll, but it's really, you can fix it, so it's not that big of a deal. But I just wanted you to know, because you could maybe, I don't know, maybe you won't like it or something. Okay. Oh, I skipped a row. So single crochets and increase, repeated 9 times or 6 times. Then, I repeated 9 times. And then you do 2 single crochets and an increase. You just right now do a lot of increases to make it like a circle. It's not, I mean, if you know how to crochet and you know how to crochet circle, you will not have any problems with the crocheting right now the head, which is gonna be really easy. 5 single crochets and an increase, repeated 6 times. Then you do 11 rows with no changes with the 42 stitches. So, and that's all. And now you're gonna do a decreases. As you can see, we did pretty much a lot of the head. It looks really big and huge, so that's what I was going for. And almost done. We're almost done with this part 1, and as you can see, I already crocheted the whole doll. It took me like 1 day, and that's all. I mean, it's really easy. 4 single crochets and increase, 6 times, 30 stitches. Next row, we do 3 single crochets and increase and repeat it 6 times, 24 stitches. What are we gonna do in the next row? Yes, 2 single crochets and increase and repeat it 6 times, 18 stitches. Next row, 1 single crochets and it decreases Wait, because it looked just for me. You put the stuffing in, obviously, and you always do. I forgot to tell you guys when you have to put the stuffing in, but you have to understand this like yourself. Thank you. This is how my doll looks like. As you can see, the neck is really weak. It doesn't really hold my head, but it's okay. I hope you find the solution for this, and thank you all for watching. Follow my channel and like my video. Write me in the comment what you think, and see you in my next part. Bye.